Good morning students. In the last lecture we discussed about the surface tension and the important terms in the surface tension. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic which is called as the angle of contact. First of all, we define what is angle of contact. To explain this angle of contact, we draw here a diagram. See that a liquid is placed in the solid container and we show a angle theta. This angle is called as the angle of contact. Now, how we can define this angle of contact? This angle of contact is nothing but the angle between, it is the angle of between the tangent drawn to the surface, free surface of the liquid. So we can write here this angle between the free surface of liquid and the solid surface at the point of contact measured within the liquid. So how we can define this angle of contact? Angle of contact is the angle between the free surface of the liquid. This is the free surface of the liquid and the solid surface. This is the solid surface. It is the wall of the container. It is solid surface. The angle between the tangent drawn to the a tangent drawn to the free surface of the liquid and this container solid surface, it is called as the angle of contact. But how can we measure this angle of contact? It is measured within the liquid. So in this case this theta is nothing but the angle of contact. So we define angle of contact. Now we are going to see the shape of the meniscus, that is the shape of this surface in contact with the solid surface. So as the liquid changes, the angle of contact also get changed. How? In the case of water and glass, in the case of water and glass, the angle of contact is nearly equal to 0. It is nearly equal to 0. In the case of mercury and glass, this angle of contact is obtuse. Obtuse, obtuse means the angle which is greater than 90 degree. And if we take kerosene, and glass, and this angle of contact is acute. Acute means less than 90 degrees. So we see that here glass is common, but as we changes the liquid, the angle of contact also get changes. Why this angle of contact changes? It is due to the shape of the meniscus. What is meniscus? The surface which is in the contact of the solid surface. So we will explain the shape of meniscus, which is due to the forces applied on the molecules near the wall of the solid surface. So what is the shape of the meniscus? If the shape of the meniscus is concave, so we write here concave meniscus. So concave meniscus, how the concave meniscus form? The concave meniscus form due to, let's see here, this is solid surface and this is liquid and this is the air medium. So we can write here this is liquid and this is solid. So consider a molecule here. This molecule we denote here by A. On the molecule A, different forces are acting. Which are the forces? The forces acting on this are cohesive force and adhesive force. Suppose an adhesive force is acting on the molecule A. The adhesive force means the force of attraction between the molecules of the different substance. This A is the molecule of liquid, for example water, and this is solid. So we can say that the adhesive force, this adhesive force is directed perpendicular to this solid surface and we denote by AP. Okay, now a cohesive force also acting on the molecule A, and the cohesive force acting is in this direction. What is cohesive force? Cohesive force is the force of attraction between the molecules of the same substance. So the resultant cohesive force acting on the molecule A is in the downward direction, in this direction. So now we can say that this surface is not plane but it is a curved surface. It is a concave meniscus. Now what is the resultant of these two forces? The resultant of these two forces is like inside the liquid, inside the solid, sorry, and this resultant we denote by AR. So what is AP? This AP is the adhesive force, this AC, it is the cohesive force, and this AR, it is the resultant. Resultant of what? Resultant of these two forces, cohesive and adhesive. Why this resultant force lies in the solid? Because in this case the adhesive force are more dominant than these cohesive forces. So the resultant lie inside the solid surface. Now we draw here a tangent. We draw here a tangent to the free surface of the liquid. Now for the stability of liquid or for the equilibrium of the liquid of the molecules, this tangent must be normal to the resultant, or we can say that the resultant force is perpendicular to the tangent surface. So to make the angle between this tangent and this resultant 90°, this molecule A is piled up against the solid surface, on the solid surface, and therefore the angle of this, the angle of contact of this liquid become acute, means it is less than 90°. So in the case of concave meniscus, what happens? A cohesive force acting on the surface within the liquid, an adhesive force inside the solid surface, and the resultant of two forces lies inside the solid because the adhesive forces are more dominant than the cohesive forces. Now if we draw a tangent to the this concave meniscus, then for the equilibrium and for the stability, the tangent should be perpendicular to this resultant force, and for such condition this tangent is come towards this direction and the angle of contact decreases and it becomes acute. So when the meniscus is concave, the angle of contact is acute. For example, in the case of kerosene and glass less than 90 degree. Now if we take the convex meniscus, if we take convex meniscus, what happens? Let's see. Now consider this is again a solid surface, this is liquid surface, and this is air. Now consider again a molecule. And the forces acting on this molecule are a force, adhesive force. So we can write here as this AP, they are the adhesive force. Now a cohesive force, so we can write here as vector AC, which show the cohesive force acting on molecule A. Now the resultant of these two forces, lie within the liquid. Why? In the concave meniscus, we see that this resultant lie inside the solid, but in the case of convex meniscus, we see that this resultant lies between the liquid. What is the reason? The reason is that in this case, the cohesive forces are more dominant than these adhesive forces. Now, if we draw a tangent, here, then for the equilibrium condition or the steady state, we can say that this tangent must be perpendicular to the resultant of these two forces. And to attain this condition, to attain the equilibrium, the molecule A creeps against the solid surface inside the liquid so that the angle of contact becomes obtuse and the meniscus is convex. So, in the case of mercurial glass, such type of condition arises in which there is a convex meniscus and the angle of contact is obtuse. What is obtuse? Obtuse means the angle which is greater than 90 degree. So, in this lecture, what we have seen that what is the angle of contact? This angle of contact is the angle between the tangent drawn to the free surface and a solid surface at the point of contact measured within the liquid. It is called as the angle of contact. Now, as the pair changes, the angle of contact also get changed. How? In the case of water and glass, it is equal to 0. In the case of mercury and glass, it is equal to obtuse, means 9 greater than 90 degree. And in the case of kerosene and glass, it is acute, that is less than 90 degree. Then we are seeing the two type of meniscus, concave meniscus and convex meniscus. How concave meniscus form? The concave meniscus form when the what type of forces are dominant? In this case, the adhesive forces are more dominant than the cohesive forces. Therefore, the molecule piles up against the solid surface and the meniscus become concave. When a substance we take as a mercury and glass, in this case, the dominant forces are the cohesive forces, and due to which the molecule A creep up against the solid surface, and therefore we can say the surface or the meniscus become convex, then and the angle of contact is obtuse. So in today's lecture we see the all about the angle of contact and the shape of meniscus. In the next lecture we are going to see about the shape of liquid and the effect of different terms, temperature, impurity on the surface tension. Good day. Bye.